they tried to steal my leadership. So my fans said they sold me into slavery and they put me in poverty, right? Stealing my stuff. And the Lord brought something to my attention last night, and He says, uh, if you really look at it, He said, uh, they're all slaves. He said, you ain't slave, you free. He said, they slaves. He said, look what they enslaved themselves to, this crime. And if they don't do it, guess what? They gonna get them. So check it out. He said, they is the slaves because they enslaved to this crime. See, they took that money and they exchanged money to be a slave. And you're right. They are slaves. He said, yeah. And then they want to put you and they want to community gang stalk you and trap you up with all this stuff. He said, but look at them. He said, the community gang stalkers, he said, they're actually slaves. They're all slaves. And he said, you know, your family that did this to you? I'm like, Lord, keep talking. He said, they a slave too. He said, they all want to, everything they want for you happen to them. He said, your family a slave too. Or everybody that started this against you, he said, they're a slave too. He said, look at it. He said, they a slave to controlling this situation. He said, and they can't keep their eyes off the people, and ain't nothing going right for them. He said, look at them. They all slaves to each other. They're a slave to controlling this game and this crime against you and other people. He said, they can't even live a regular life because they too busy trying to control the situation. And he said, look at the community gang stalkers. And then they a slave in this whole nation. They slave to the people that enslave them. So technically, they're a slave to each other. They're a slave. The government is a slave to controlling their crime and trying to keep it a secret, but it's not. And then the citizens is a slave to helping them. So he said, don't worry about what they say about they sold you into slavery and put you in poverty. He said they in poverty too. He said if they wasn't in poverty, they wouldn't work so hard against you to steal your stuff. He said, but they gonna be in poverty when they gotta give it all back. He said, so just remember, what they do to you is gonna happen to them. So let them do what they do. He said, and just will sit back and watch the show. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just watching the show. I'm just looking at the little community gang stalkers in their slavery. And then I'm just looking at my family who stole my inheritance and stole everything from me. They're a slave too, because they're a slave to the crime. They're a slave to trying to control it. They're a slave to continue to try to gaslight me. They're a slave to it all. And then the people helping them, they're a slave to helping them. So, and I'm free. See, they done took everybody's free speech. See, don't talk about it. Keep it secret. I pay y'all to not say nothing to her about it. And so that's on you, because now you can't talk about it. And you see how I'm talking about it? Because I was a free nigga. That's why. And when you really look at it, since they want to play the slave game, well, who's the real slave owner around here? Do you see what I'm saying? Hello. So, at the end of the day, I'm going to speak about it. Because they can't take my shit. They can't take my free speech. Because remember, I'm over them. They not over me. So again, the Lord said, just sit back and watch the show. They wanted to play slavery games. Now they all a slave to each other. And now running around trying to cover up what you found out. And it ain't going to work. Too many people looking. God said, don't worry about this. Too many people looking. He said the whole world is looking at this. He said, so remember, As long as you got that secret microphone, as long as you got that secret little thing they got on you where they can listen to you and watch everything you do and put you on everybody's stuff, they thought it was funny. He said, but look at them. They all a slave to the game. Because they all sitting around trying to pretend it ain't happening. They all act like it ain't happening. There ain't nothing going on. Nobody doing nothing to you. He said, let them. He said, look at them. They sick. He said, and not only that, they made you richer too. See, what they stole, they got to give it back. After all these lawsuits, that's more money. So you see, at the end of the day, I ain't worried about it. I look at it as the longer I sit like this and these people act like they gonna do what they do, the more money I get. Cause it's a hell of a lawsuit on America. Stealing my stuff, stealing my inheritance, stealing my businesses, stealing my bank accounts, stealing my house, unaliving my mama, attacking my kids, stealing my kids, destroying this nation, destroying other people's nation. I mean, America got a lot of shit going on. So when I look at all the things that these people is in trouble for, because they in a lot of trouble. Then you want the community gang stalking me. So there's a difference between gang stalking and community gang stalking. Mm-mm. See, gang stalking is when it's just a gang of people stalking you. Community gang stalking is when the store's doing it, gas station doing it, neighborhood doing it, everywhere you go, they doing it. Police doing it. That's community gang stalking. Get it? Community gang stalking. That's what they're doing to me. Because why? Because the justice system involved. The whole damn justice system in America is involved. And they think that I don't see that shit. But see, the good thing about the prophecy is the prophecy had already wrote about these people. And the Bible had already said what was going to happen in this time. And it's all adding up. So again, ain't nobody going to put this much stuff on somebody who's a nobody. I know who I am. And they in trouble for kidnapping charges too, because they won't let me go home. They done took everything from my passport. They took everything from me. They got me on lock here. But that's okay. Because see, the good thing about it is we in prophecy. I was built for this war. I see what's going on. And I ain't gonna shut up. Cause see, just cause you people come in numbers here in America against me, and cause your justice system and your little crackheads, cause they is when I look at all the people gang stalking me, I'm like, this is a bunch of crackheads doing this shit. And I'm just entertained by it now. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just sitting back like, damn, these people sure did a lot to try to do something to me to take my stuff. I'm like, wow, this is overboard. Even with my family, I'm like, they stupid as hell. Because if it was me stealing something like this, it would have just been me and the people that helped me steal it. And then I would just kept between us, and then we would have just ran the nation, and nobody would have known. But no, they wanted to steal my shit with the justice system, the whole system, and then they wanted to put it on the internet. Then they wanted to make a game about it. Then they want everybody to know that they're doing this to me. And then pay everybody, and then people so guilty that I know what's happening that everybody's running around like they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I ain't tripping. I think it's funny now. When I look at everybody involved and I look at the community and their little gang stalking, I just look at them and say, this is funny as hell. I see so these people get up every day and focus on me. And every time I go out in public, they focus on me. Ain't no way in hell I could wake up and be focused on nobody like this. That's crazy to me. And then I just watch how they move, and I'm like, they look possessed to me on a spiritual tip because I'm very spiritual. So when I look at these people, I be like, it don't even bother me because I just be like, that's a lot of energy on me. That's a lot of energy on one person. That's a lot of energy to have a whole justice system involved and then you go role play some shit in Vista and got the sheriffs harassing me, citizens is attacking me. Then I go in the neighborhood, the whole neighborhood is doing it. And I was like, whoa, this is serious. And I feel sorry for people that go through this and they not strong enough. So I want people to know, all you people that's being good gangs. I've been listening to it on YouTube. A lot of people been talking about being gang stalked and how people are community gang stalking, just regular gang stalking, and how it's been breaking them down. And because you know why? Because they want people to believe them. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't care who believes me. I just sit back and look at the shit. Because technically, if you got to use that much energy to bother a person, something wrong with you. And to all the people that it's happening to, my suggestion is I would just ignore it. I wouldn't even let it bother me. I would just, if you walking, I'd just be walking like, oh well, they want to zoo and do all that around. Oh well, let them. That's their energy. They think and they call it energy vampire. Mm-mm. These people are not energy vampires to me because to be an energy vampire, that means you ain't using no energy. Excuse me, you sucking somebody else's energy. Well, you can't be an energy vampire and you're using all your energy and other people's energy to help you to go bother one person just to get a reaction. And then when you get your reaction, it's, we got him, we got him. And it's like, no, you didn't get nobody. You got yourself. Because you can't be an energy vampire using all your energy on somebody else to bother them. So you're just sucking your own energy. And so that's how I look at this whole situation. I'm like, it's a lot of energy on me. I'm talking about I got the Justice Department and falsely imprisoning me. I've been going in and out of jail. And they done jumped on me. They set up a whole apartment complex to attack me. And then they put in false restraining orders. Then they went and orchestrated stealing my kids and trying to do it through CPS when I ain't did nothing. It's all behind this stuff. But I know it's happening. So I'm just tripping on how these people can hear me, totally know I'm aware of what's happening, told them to their face too. Even the lawyers, I trip off this shit when they're on the phone with me and I know it's part of their little crime. And I'm like, so they just gonna get on my fucking phone, knowing everybody listening, and still do the crime. And 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 everybody just gonna keep looking. And why everybody looking? This community is just gonna keep on doing their crime where everybody looking. So it's kind of tripping me out how people can pretend this ain't what they doing to me, but they are. And I see it. And I have enough evidence to prove it. So I'm like tripping on it a little bit because I'm like, something is really wrong with these people. Because for them to be watching and knowing this, and then for them to know that I know they're doing it, especially the justice system, my wig blows back on them because I'm like, so you know I know what you're doing, and you just gonna keep doing it? And then the community know I know what they doing, and they just gonna keep doing it. And then they know I'm speaking out about it. And when they come to do what they do, and I know what they doing, and they know I know what they're doing, and you just gonna still do the shit? That's a sickness, especially with the justice system. You supposed to be smarter than the citizens. You supposed to be more mature than the citizens. You're not supposed to be involved with things with the citizens because you're supposed to be more mature. You're supposed to be, more responsible. That's why you're the officer. That's why you're the sheriff. That's why you're the judge and different things like that. So how you so stupid to have yourself caught up in something like this and then everybody watching it as it goes along and you can still do the shit? Something wrong with that. Something is wrong with these people to me. And at first I was mad because I'm like, this is ridiculous because I'm going to defend myself. But it's like the more that God shows me what's going on, and the more that I have evidence against this nation of America, their justice system, the citizens, and it's like, and then they were so stupid that if you didn't want me to find out what was going on, then why would you burn down my house, put me in the streets, take the kids, leave me by myself? So now I ain't got nothing but time to focus on you because I know it's all part of the crime. So I'm not going to react the fact that you use CPS to kidnap my kids from me. Because I ain't never had nothing like this happen before in my life until I went and caught this judge, these two lawyers, the banks. When I caught them in this crime of stealing my stuff and doing what they're doing to me, next thing you know, boom, we're going to use CPS to come lie on you. And we go, well, what they did was they didn't even send CPS to the door. They set up a fight. See, they set a fight up in these apartments with these people because they kept, attacking me. Then where they get themselves away is, I don't know nobody in the neighborhood. I don't know nobody in the apartments. But you got these people in the apartments putting restraining orders on me, and I ain't even had a conflict with them. I don't even know them. I ain't even know their name to go with the face. But yet the sheriff is bringing me restraining orders from people I don't even know. Then I got the sheriffs at the door constantly knocking, constantly knocking, constantly knocking, and telling me how they got these calls. And what gave them away was the first week I moved in, you knocking at my door talking about you got some calls. But and I asked, how you getting calls if I don't know nobody? If I don't know nobody and I ain't had a conflict with nobody and I ain't even been outside because I just moved in a week ago from being homeless outside. So how you at my door talking about that? You're lying. You're involved with this crime I'm talking about. That's why you at my damn door. And then they set it up to where now me and these people done got into a fist fight. But I got into a fist fight with somebody who didn't have a restraining order. She hit me, so we fighting. Her sister jumped in. They jumped me. But I was cool with it. I wasn't tripping. And then I go upstairs, and then here come the sheriffs immediately. And then all of a sudden, I go to jail because I violated a restraining order for somebody who wasn't even a part of the fight. Man, that's right there. It's obvious that you're trying to play me. You're abusing your power of authority to attack me because I caught your damn justice system committing a crime, stealing all my stuff. And make it so bad is my whole family worked for the government. I was raised in a government home, so my whole family worked for the government. If they don't work in the police department, they work for Border Patrol. They don't work for Border Patrol, they work for the lawyers. They don't work for the lawyers, they're teachers. Trust me, my whole family damn near works for the government. I say my family, not these fools. Some of these fools that's involved, yes. But I'm talking about like mama and my papa and like they friends and all of them. They all work for the government. So that means they kids work for the government too. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why it was so easy for them to do this to me. Because these fools went to work, got their co-workers to help them. And trust me, this happened this is gonna be going on for like 15 years. 15, 20 years. But it took for mama to pass because it been under investigation. So I'm like laughing at everybody that's outside of my family helping because they don't even know my family was already in trouble when they came and got these people to help them. This is very serious. This is very, very serious. And it's just crazy how I know what's how I know what's going on. And so I bring that to you, tell you, because people be probably saying, well, how would the government do all that on your stuff? Because my family that got them help and work in the government, they have access. And it's my family doing all this. And I know it's them. And I been knew that they were stealing. I just didn't know how far they had went. See, I didn't think they were so stupid to steal and then tell everybody to fuck about it, okay? I didn't think they was that stupid. But come to find out, they are very stupid. So at the end of the day, what trips me out about the situation is is that I'm totally aware of what's happening. And 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 I'm speaking out about it. And the more I speak out about it, the more they attack me. And then they attack me thinking that they're gonna scare me down to shut up and go along with the false reality that they have orchestrated for me. Cause see, right now they got me walking down the yellow brick road with them orchestrating it. So what I'm saying, orchestrating is like they want me to believe I ain't got nothing, and mama didn't give me nothing, and then my family already admitted that they stole it, because when I asked them, you gonna get my stuff back? It all came to us. This is Reggie. It all came to us. uh Take me to court. And that's like, okay, be careful what you ask for, because you know you committing a crime while you being smart. And then my family want to be smart about it, because I done told them too. I done told them to their face that I know what they doing. And then they just hang up the phone on me, and that's fine. And then block me. I don't care, because see, my family know good and well that mama and them got people around the world. And see, this inheritance that they stole from me, it didn't just come from my people. It came from people that helped raise me. It came from my friends, and then people donated stuff too, because it's all part of prophecy. So because of my spiritual mission, a lot of people gave me a lot of stuff, and it's more for me completing what they started. So these people think they can block me because they thought it was all about just some stuff in America, but they don't know. This stuff they stole from me in America, this shit is connected to a whole bunch of shit around the world. And when I ain't been there to get my other stuff, and there's other people that's already been watching this, these people are in trouble. And this is considered kidnapping me by not letting me go home, by taking all my stuff, by not letting me have my passport and none of my stuff to go. That's considered kidnapping. When you are holding me hostage and refuse to give me my stuff, and then you're holding me hostage in a community game stalking setting, and then you're using the community to block me from even from getting a job. You're blocking me from getting anything that belongs to me. You're keeping me distracted with all your attacks, and that's a crime. Community game stalking is a crime. If you can go to jail for just stalking, which is stalking means one person stalking somebody, now you get in trouble for one person stalking somebody. So why wouldn't you get in trouble for gang stalking or community gang stalking? Because when it goes to community gang stalking, that is very serious. That is very, very serious. And for a community to gang stalk a person, that means the police department and them got to be involved, because that's too organized right there. See, they too fucking organized, but yet unorganized. Because see, they shouldn't have put the shit out there as a game on the internet. I know what they doing. I know everybody can hear me and see me. Trust me, I done did some shit. Meaning not bad, but I did a couple things and said some things on your network on purpose so that I can confirm it. So I have confirmed it. Regardless if everybody keeps pretending it's not true, I don't care. I have confirmed it. And they do got me somehow on some kind of network for everybody to fucking see me and hear me. Which I don't care. Because that's the tool I'm going to use to bring the truth and tell you about your damn self. And then I use this because everybody's hiding in the background and playing their game on me. So I tell you to your face, because everybody's so fucking obsessed they can't they keep fucking watching. I don't give a fuck if they don't have to go on here and tell me. They don't have to put a thumbs up. They don't have to subscribe. I don't care about none of that shit. All I care about is confronting the situation. That's all I care about. I don't really care about none of that stuff. See, I got enough money that I don't have to do all of that. So I might not have it in my hands right now, but I have it. So I don't care. You see? Because, again, ain't nobody gonna do this much stuff to one person over no inheritance, okay? or over a house, because they want me to believe it's about a house. And I even told my family, why you steal my mama's house? Why you steal my house? Oh, we didn't steal it. Somebody else did, but you got to check for it. Yeah, we got to check for it, but we didn't steal it. Do you see how stupid my family is? That right there gave their ass away. And so I'm just waiting to see when is they gonna give me back my mama house, because that's a for sure steal. See, they think they can steal a bunch of stuff from me thinking I don't know what I have. I know what I have. And it's not for me to tell everybody. And I don't have to prove to nobody what they stole to get nothing back. Because the number one key to my situation is I'm not in this by myself. See, this is where they fucked up. America fucked up. I ain't in this by myself. Not to mention, I'm a part of a prophecy too. Not to mention, I got a lot of motherfucking people on my side, and they ain't got shit to do with America. So I'm not worried about what America want to come up with. America better fucking worry about what the hell they doing to me. See, that's what the hell America better figure out. And this ain't just a group of people. No, it's the whole damn USA doing this shit. Yeah, I know it's unbelievable. And see, that's what the devil wants me to do. Question my reality. It ain't happening. Because I done been to 3 states, Ohio, Kansas, and California. And all 3 states seem to have the same result. Community gang stalking, the same thing. So if I done went through this on 3 states, well, what the fuck you think I'm gonna get on the 4th state? And the 5th state and the 6th state? And if they give me my money and my car, I swear to God, I don't mind going, hell, I'm waiting. I don't mind. I will prove to you that it's more than just Cleveland, California, Ohio. I will prove that they got everybody on this motherfucker involved with gaslighting me about my shit, and I will prove it too. See, everything I'm talking about that's happening to me, I got proof, evidence, and law to back me up. And as long as I got proof it's happening, which I do, I can start with your internet. That's all that matters. As long as I got the law to back me up, meaning not the law, meaning the law library, the laws that's written in place. As long as I got them, hell, these motherfuckers in trouble. It doesn't matter if the whole justice system is involved. See, this is where they thought they was getting away with this. They thought they can involve the whole justice system, and ain't nobody going. Hold on, hold on. I was reading this comment because see, I got a devil on here saying, part of this shit I'm taking. Laughing my ass off, ignorant thinking you got it wrong these times, and think that out of 50, y'all see the same. None of what you're saying makes sense. Brain rot. Okay? I'm going to respond to this ignorance real quick because really I don't like to respond to ignorance, but I will. You should come to clean water for it, take you out some fun. Well, thank you. That was a nice comment. But this one right here, Mr. Jake P's, what he comes by, just by your comments, you have a brain rot. I know what I'm talking about because I have stuff everywhere. And I remember when my family saw themselves going cross country driving. Yeah, he went around collecting shit around the USA that I have in different states. I was hypothetically saying it's 50 states. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was a way of saying basically it's a lot of people here because I have stuff in different states for my family. And my family went, because one of them was a truck driver, he went cross country driving. And I was wondering why he did that. Oh, come to find out, because see, you don't know the whole story. But come to find out, he went to different states and collected stuff that belongs to me. So for every state that has something in one of these towns or cities that belongs to me, they're helping keep what they help steal from me. Okay? So when you don't know the whole story, which you probably do, because you're probably one of the people I'm talking about watching in the background and coming on here, because it seems like, and I believe it be my family doing this shit sometimes, because every time I'm talking about this situation, and it's a serious situation, this is my situation that I'm sharing. So when a person don't know your whole story or they don't know what's going on really, then they come on here listening to what you say. Because I know it's a lot. I be watching other YouTubers, and I notice they say the same thing when they're saying what they're saying. And then you'll have an ignorant person come on here and they get to saying things to them. So I look at this as you're just a YouTube person who sits back and likes to make comments about people's stuff. Because technically, unless you got something positive to say to people on here, you don't know what these people are going through. You don't know why they're coming to say what's going on. You don't know why. But for you to go on there and to call me a brain rot, well, I can't be that brain rot when everybody wants my shit, okay? I can't be a brain rot. Well, at least I know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on because you probably one of the slaves that's believing the lies that these people done told you. So you see, I don't get mad at stuff like this. None of what you're saying makes sense. Yeah, maybe not to you because it's not your situation, but it makes a lot of sense to me because see part of it is I can only say certain things on here, so I have to kind of go between what's going on. I can't really just put it out there on here because of their little quotas or whatever they tell you can and can't do. But when I know that everybody knows what the hell I'm talking about when they're pretending they're not, I don't be caring about stuff. Quit being racist. Most of us don't have you, hate you. It's government versus poor. Okay, first of all, did I say anything racist on here? Do you understand what I'm saying? See, people like that needs to be responded to because they need to understand what they write. Where did I be racist? You're putting a victim mentally out there. How am I putting a victim out there? Explain that to me. When, how is this a victim when they put this on my thing while I'm talking about something else? How am I doing that when they're calling me ignorant, brain rot, and calling me names on here? Explain that. Because you're putting a victim mentally out there. How am I putting a victim mentally out? Make that make sense? Then you put mentally. Then you put quit being a racist. Most of us, hold on. You put quit because some of these times when I think they do this, sometimes I be thinking this be these my family in this group trying to play games with other faces. I'm unsure. But this person now that's talking, because see, this is a throw off. So I'm gonna take my time off of what I'm talking about, because see, they got a noise campaign, they got all kind of shit going on to distract me from the truth. So you see, when I be talking about this stuff, I seem to get these people on here. They want to call me names and do all this stuff, and I'm trying to figure out where is me telling people that the system and the government stole my money, stole my everything, and that they're attacking me through gang stalking and harassing me and doing things to me, and that I know what's going on and they are watching. And so, where did anybody get quit being a racist. Most of us don't hate you. It's government versus poor. Where am I a racist? Mentally not. Bush, it's the internet. You're tripping over nothing. Go work. You cannot work. I'm repeating what these people are saying because it's like, you need to go find something to do. And I can't even respond to that really because it's like, go work. How do you know what I'm doing? How do you know if I got a job or not? You get what I'm saying? You cannot work. They put this on me. Mentally, not mentally. Bush, it's the internet, not what else? I can tell. Okay. I'm going to put that as that's just somebody who's mentally ill. Because unless you know people's stuff, you shouldn't even comment on stuff. And you did not ask that. See, now they want to clean it up. I asked, are you not able to work? Are you disabled or something? And from what you put on here, you put go to work. And you can tell. What can you tell? Since we want to have this conversation, because this is just noise, part of the noise campaign. And noise campaigns when they get together and they know that you, because you know they all internet motherfuckers. So we have a noise campaign, which is to disturb you. So I look at this as another noise campaign because what I'm talking about was real and what's really happening. Then do you see how I found myself responding to I don't want to call people names, but to ignorance. To me, things are people are ignorant sometimes. They like to come on there and because they can make a comment and hide their face, so they say what they want to say to people. They're rude, and it's not just this person. Again, I watch other people's YouTubes too, and I notice how people be talking and whatever they're doing on their YouTube. It's their page. They can do what they want. You don't have to look, but get on other people's stuff and get to saying smart stuff, saying mean things. So I'm gonna say it like this, and I can't tell people what to do because I can't control other people. But I am gonna ask that if you don't like what I'm saying, then don't go find something else to look at. Please don't come on my page saying mean things, calling me a racist, calling me ignorant, and saying things about me when what's ignorant is the fact that you people can drive around and pollute your own nation and pollute your air the way you're doing with your little concoction and mess up your own food and mess up your own doctors and mess up your own medicine. What you so intelligent that won't you tell your friends to quit polluting your own country or wherever you're at? See, get your stuff together. Because I'm pretty sure your stuff ain't all the way together to get up on somebody's YouTube and call them ignorant and call them names. So you didn't ask me, do I work? You was being smart. Then you called me names. And I don't even know you. So that means something's wrong with you mentally to get up on somebody's page like that and get to calling them names and you don't even know me. And then most likely, hell, the way they're playing games, you probably think you know me, or you probably do know me, and you part of that group, because you know this group has been on my phone. Oh no, they on my phone. They playing games with the phone because these people got control of the phone. And just to let you know, for your information, while you telling me it's the government, that's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking to too, the government. But I'm explaining to people what's going on because I'm not the only one in the situation that the government got everybody in between the internet and this damn crime, okay? At least I'm bold enough to speak up about it. At least I'm bold enough to bring it up. At least I'm not on nobody's stuff being mean and ignorant on other people's pages. Because what I'm talking about is serious. But see, you people have been so trained to live in your false reality. Of course, when you're trained to live in a false reality, then of course what I'm saying don't make sense to you because you don't even know what's going on. You in your internet false reality. So if you get out the internet and you get in the real world and you really see what's going on and once you go study too what's going on too, then maybe I wouldn't sound so ignorant to you. Okay? So please go find something to do. Anyways, I ignore those things. So again, get out the internet, release your change from your matrix, and then you come talking to me, okay? But as long as you a robot, all you people robots damn near. That's the point I'm trying to make everybody understand. You've been misled by your government. You've been misled due to what's going on. And see what's going on with me is what's going is it has to do with me and the government. Where I come from is from high places in the government, okay? See, that's what people don't understand is that government business and citizen business, the citizens don't know what everything that go on with these people. These people can tell these people anything and they rock right along with it, okay? But again, I was born in a generation before the internet came. So I know the difference between real world and your little internet world you people are stuck in, okay? So again, what's going on is what's going on. If America don't get shit together and this government don't give my stuff back, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Now y'all people keep looking because see they involve the citizens. That's why I bring it the hell up. And people should be appreciating the fact that they in this stuff behind this stuff with the government, and you need to be happy that I am standing up for my stuff because getting my stuff back gonna free a lot of people out of this damn prison in here, okay? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna put it like this, and this is to anybody that want to make a comment on my page. I don't know you. First of all, I don't know you. Never seen you before in my life, and I don't know you. So when you want to be mean on here and make your little comments, that's on you. I really don't care. It just lets me see how more ignorant people are because for a person to keep doing that, something wrong with you. Because at the end of the day, this is my thing. This is my little platform. And if I want to talk on here about whatever I want to talk about, I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. You don't have to listen, but you also don't have to be mean and make little comments. But at the end of the day, I really don't care because I live in a generation of ignorant people, anyways. They're so social media'd out, hell, they don't even know the difference between a watermelon and a pea, okay? So, again, I come on here to bring awareness. I come on here to let people know I know what's going on. And I know what's happening because, like the Lord said in the Bible, a prophet has no honor in his own home. Hello, do you understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I have no honor in my own home, which is America, and that's fine. So again, when this generation of people have been dummied down into the internet that they don't even know real from fake between this AI and all this stuff going on, man, they got these people snowed. They got these people deaf, dumb, and blind. So again, when I know the severity of of the dummy down and the internet using the internet to 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 mislead people and using the internet to make people stupid doodle dumb and using the internet to control your mind, I can't get mad because I'm gonna look at it as you just don't know no better. See, because if you knew better, you wouldn't say things like that, knowing that you know what I'm saying is the truth. Do you understand what I'm saying? So then that's why I don't respond to the mean things that people say on here because you never know. It could be my family. It could be my group saying them things about me and pretending to be somebody else because that's the game they're playing. So I can't be responding to this type of negativity. I'm not here for negativity. I'm here to bring awareness, to wake people up about what's going on, to bring up the awareness about this community gang stalking I'm going through, and to bring the awareness of other people that are getting community gang stalked. And you're not going to tell me it's not happening, because again, I'm watching people talk about it. Okay. And then I'm watching people talk about it, and then they're breaking down. So again, back to what I was saying, for those that it's happening to, I would ignore them. And if they want to use their energy to run around you and play games, I would just look at them as a TV show and just keep going. When you're aware of that's happening to you, that would be my advice. So just look at them. Look at them as a show, because that's what I do. I look at the whole community gang stalking as a show, and I just watch it, and I just look, and I'm like, oh well. They want to play games when I go to the gas station, and they do. They play games with the pump. Like you tell them what, give me 10 on pump 3. Okay, you go out there, pump don't come on. You got to come back in. Oh, it's on again, and I know it is. But again, I look at it as I just entertaining myself off it. Instead of getting mad, instead of getting upset about it, I just look at it as a show. I'd be like, look at these people. They want look at them. They look stupid to me. You run around gang stalking somebody you don't know, and you just running around doing stuff that people can get. That I would just look at it as a show, and that's my that. I don't think I can give advice like that, but because I'm going through the same thing, this is what I do. This is my tools that I use for community gang stalking. Is I look at them as a show. I just look at them like I'm looking at TV. Just go on and go to the store, let them move around me and do their little thing at the store, and I just be entertained while I'm getting my food and stuff. And I just be entertained when I'm driving down the street, and they I just look at them. I just keep on going. I don't even care. When I walk down the street, here they come. I just look at them and just be like, wow, this is very entertaining that people have. This is what they doing with their life. So I'm supposed to be no, no. I just look at it as entertainment. That's how I look at it all. The whole thing now. I'm not even really mad about what they stole. I'm not even mad nobody looking at me from the background. I'm not mad about no comments. I'm not mad about shit. Now that I know what's going on, it's one of them things when once you know what's going on, it's like now you got to find tools to deal with it. And so the tool that I'm using to deal with all of this chaos around me is it's a show to me. I just look at it as a show now. I just look at the police. I wouldn't give a damn if I went to jail. Yo, you want to put handcuffs on me and you know damn well that you on part of this crime, huh? Okay, well, oh well, let's take a ride down to the jailhouse then. And I just look at it like that. That's how I look at it. When they put the handcuffs on me and they took me to jail and stuff, I just looked at it like, these motherfuckers in trouble as hell. But I'm tripping on how, how they can stay in their character. They really stand in that character. And to this comment that made that thing when I said something, and he disturbed me with his crap, and I had to take my time to respond to the ignorance and stuff. It's like, that's what they'll say when they're caught. You get what I'm saying? The whole thing of it all is to make sure I don't know it's happening. But it ain't never gonna happen. Cause it is happening. And I'm not gonna trick myself and endanger myself to tell myself that is not happening when it's plain as day is happening. Cause that's what they do. These narcissistic people, that's what they want you to do. They when they get caught, they'll do anything to make you think it's not true. And that's part of playing with people's reality. Trying to alter people's reality. That's what narcissistic people do. They try to alter your reality, play games, uh, they community gang stalk. What else they do? They reverse psychology your ass. And it wasn't me, it was you. I didn't do that. You did it. Well, if I would have did it, if you wouldn't have did it, that's all narcissistic stuff. Okay. So again, when a person is aware of these type of behaviors and they know how to identify it, then you can't play those games on them. Do you understand what I'm saying? But they're so narcissistic, and then they're so desperate on their crime against me. Well, yeah, these people will do anything and say anything to make it not be what it is, because that's the whole name of the game. Is I wasn't supposed to find out. Well, I did find out, okay, and I know who's involved, and I know who's doing it, and I see it every day, And I see it everywhere I go. And I see everybody involved because they're paying you. And I don't really care because when I look at the show, it's like, damn, I'm very important for this much stuff to be on me, which I know I am, but they confirmed it. Second of all, it's like, that's your life. That's what you want to wake up and do with your life. That's on you. I really don't care. I'm to the point in this thing right now, it's almost over. See, this shit's almost over. So because I know it's almost over, I can deal with it even better. Because see, the closer it gets over, the more they attack. So the more they attack, the closer I know I am. So I can deal with this. They can gang stalk. Police can keep putting me in jail for no reason. They can keep calling me with the lies. Go ahead, knock yourselves out. Because everybody's watching. So when everybody's watching this shit, well, how does that make them look? When I'm totally aware of what's going on and then everybody's watching it, even though people are pretending they're not, and people are pretending they don't know what's going on, but they do. How does that look to the group that's being watched do this shit? Knowing I'm aware of it, it makes them look stupid, don't it? Yes, it does. So at the end of the day, let them. I'm letting them. I'm looking at this shit like a Comedy Central. I just be looking at them pretend and acting like they don't know what's going on, and I'm just like, wow, they are good. These people are good at what they do. But if they so good at acting and pretending, why the fuck they ain't in Hollywood, where they can make the legal money doing this? But instead, they want to play Hollywood and get crooked money for it. Well, all I can say is no crime lasts forever. Hell, and if all them crimes that happened in the history, like slavery, Hitler, all those things, they got took down too. So now we way up here with rules and regulations, and this group don't think they gonna be took down too for this. No evil deed is never unnoticed. And then what they're playing is no game under the sun, nothing under the sun is new. See, these people running around like they got some new game going. No, you don't. What you people are doing in this century, people been doing this shit for centuries and centuries and centuries, okay? You ain't doing nothing new. This behavior you people portray to project out, this behavior been going on for centuries. Okay? You people ain't coming with no new game. And game recognized game. So you guys go ahead. Knock yourselves out. And I'm not and if it don't apply, let it fly. See, those that watch me on here, you know who you are. You know what you're doing. So the people that want to make comments that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, then I'm not talking to you. You're most likely a victim. So look at it as I'm helping you too, okay? You don't have to come on here being mean. You don't have to come on here calling me names. If you want to, because it makes you feel better, because you feel like it's in my face, well, knock yourself out. Make as many ignorant comments as you want. If that makes you feel better to say mean things to me, then hey, knock yourself out. I don't really care. I don't even know you to really care. So if it makes you feel better to do that, hey, be my guest. Call me whatever you want on here. I don't even know you. And if I do know you, you're sneaking in the background and it makes you feel better, hey, then hey, say what you want about me on here. You can be as mean as you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's not going to stop me from talking about what's really happening. It's not going to break me down. But if it makes you feel better to be mean to me on here and make your little comments and call me names and stuff, then hey, okay, go right ahead. I don't really care because it doesn't affect me. It doesn't change my thoughts. It doesn't change my day. It doesn't change the fact these people are in trouble. It doesn't change what's mine that's been stolen. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change these people are going down for what they're doing to me too. And anybody involved with it. So again, if you want to come on here and call me names, because this dude, he just keeps going. Noise campaign. Are you crazy? I'm a dude in India. The internet has gave you brain rot. Do you see the mean things that people say? Well, if you're in India, then I'm not even talking to you. Do you see the ignorance? So you see, it's around the world. It's not just here. I'm see now that right there makes me laugh because if you're in India and I'm in America and I'm talking about an incident going on in America, how you gonna be on here calling me brain rot, ignorant, dumb, and all that? You're in India. So of course you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about in America. So you see the ignorance, but you know what's funny is I don't be believing that. Because see, every time somebody come on here and say something slick, and then I gotta check them about it, and then they feel stupid, they'll come back with, I'm a kid, I'm 10. Okay, well, why the hell are you even on my page? Because I said this ain't for children. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in India, now I'm in India. Okay, well, that made you look a little more stupid because you're calling me names and you ain't even in the same country as me. So how you gonna, you see what I'm saying? Tutu. So that's why this is to you two people because I done seen some people get mad too. I would ignore these people. You don't know these people. I don't know these people. When you're on your platform and these people want to be ignorant, I would just ignore that type of stuff because you don't even know them and they don't have to look at you. Do you see what I'm saying? People don't have to come on here. I come on here. You look, you don't, you don't. I mean, I'm not tripping. So again, you don't have to look. So when people come on there and be mean, they wicked probably. They probably wicked. They probably like the things you don't like. So they call you names. Because for people to get on here and make comments like that and be mean to people on here, well, who said you had to look? See what I'm saying? You ain't gotta look at me. So you want to look at me because he done made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's made 11 comments to me. And that's the ignorance of this. Because he starts with quit being racist. Most of us don't hate you. It's government versus poor. You're putting a victim mentally out there. Mentally. They put this on me. Mentally, not mentally. Brush it. The internet. You're tripping over nothing. Go work. Can you not work? I can tell. I asked, are you not able to work? Are you disabled or something? Noise campaign. Are you crazy? I'm a dude in India. The internet has gave you brain rot. This that's what the internet does. Trolls everywhere. Half of them are bots. And so he took his time to send 11 of those? Who are you? From just listening to what he put on here, sounds like that person has problems, don't it? Exactly. Especially when you're in another country. How you gonna tell me what's going on with me and we in two different countries? See what I'm saying? This dude spent 11, he did 11 times just to say all that mean stuff. You say you're from India? And what part of that? See what I'm saying? I love the world. Remember, I'm in America. So, again, you see why I don't respond to those things? Because some of these people make comments and they not even in the same country as you. So, who are they to say what you are when they ain't even in the same country? You see what I'm saying? That person needs help, a lot of help. So again, and they say it's not everybody. How you gonna tell me what it's not? And you in India? I said 50 states in America. I said America is doing this to me, and you over here from India making comments. So you see what I'm saying? Look, when people do stuff and or they say stuff, sometimes I listen to who's saying it and where is it coming from, and then sometimes that can help you on not reacting to stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I do that a lot. When a person want to do like these little gang stalkers, when I look at who's doing it, half of them look like they on dope. So I'm not gonna get upset because they're all on dope. You see what I'm saying? I don't get mad at what people say. I might check you about it or respond because I'm grown, and you grown and I'm grown. So if you grown enough to be disrespectful to another grown person, well, they're not a kid. They have the right to respond to you and say what they want to say back to you. Just like they didn't choose when you want to be mean, you can't choose the reaction back. You see what I'm saying? So y'all have a wonderful day. Because America in trouble. If this justice system and these people do not leave me alone and give me back my stuff, they're facing a lot of trouble because this is serious and it's part of prophecy. So it's even more serious. And it just trips me out how these people know I know they're doing it. Like the system, the justice, they know I know they're doing it. These people know I know they're doing it. And they just keep on doing it. Like, there's something wrong with these people, especially the justice system. There's something wrong with these people to know that when I didn't know, then that's one thing. But now that I know what's happening, because I done caught on to it now, and so you know I know you're doing it, and you can still keep doing a crime, and you work for the justice system, these people is in trouble. That's all I can say. So have a wonderful day, because I'm getting ready to go to church. And I'm going to pray for everybody. I'm going to pray that these people wake up, and I'm going to pray that people start really getting honest with themselves and thinking about what's going on here. And I'm talking to the people in America because you seem to not see that you've been hijacked by your government and put into a slave situation. And you can't even see that your telephone done enslaved you. They done use the telephone to enslave you and mislead you. Now you a slave. Now you involved with a real crime going on in America. So again, just know what I'm talking about is this is going on in America. So for Mr. Whoever this is, who wanted to say all those 11 comments down, you're in India, I'm in America. You worry about India, I'll worry about America. How about that? Now, y'all have a wonderful day. Remember, we in prophecy.